Once you've chosen your CAP topic, you will need to connect it to public policy, but you might not know how. There are several ways you can do it. They include enforcing an existing policy, creating a new policy, modifying an existing policy, eliminating an existing policy, or using an existing policy to leverage change. One way you can connect your project to policy is by enforcing an existing policy. Lily notices that there's a lot of trash on the ground at her local park. When she goes online, she sees that there's already littering laws in her town. Lily goes to her local parks department and asks for littering laws to be enforced at the park. Another way you might connect to policy is by creating a new policy. Marcus carries several books to school every day, and his backpack is very heavy. He knows his classmates also have heavy backpacks. He thinks that if his school had student lockers, he wouldn't have to carry as much in his bag all day. Marcus meets with his principal to share his idea. His principal says that there is a school board meeting coming up, and she will share Marcus's idea. You can also modify an existing policy. Adela and her friends hang out on campus after school because there aren't many places open to teenagers in her town. One day, the principal tells them that they can't stay on campus unless they are participating in an extracurricular activity. Adela creates a petition to change this policy and collects signatures from her classmates and teachers. Adela then meets with the principal and asks that the policy be modified so any student can stay in the library or cafeteria after school. Your project might involve eliminating an existing policy. Jesse volunteers at a nonprofit organization after school. This nonprofit helps people in need, but they don't feed people directly. The director explains that they would need a food license to feed people for free, but Jesse thinks this is unfair. Jesse reaches out to their state assembly members to explain that eliminating the food license requirement for nonprofits would allow them to help more people in need. The politician agrees to bring this up at the next meeting. Finally, you can use existing policy to leverage change. Mikey notices that many of the stores near his home leave their lights and signs on all day. He is concerned that this uses a lot of electricity. When he talks to one of the store owners, they say they have to leave the lights on to attract customers. Mikey does some research and finds out that while there are no laws about leaving lights on, his state offers financial incentives to businesses that install solar panels on their roofs. Mikey collects his research and brings it to his local business owners. Now that you know the different ways that you can connect a CAP to public policy, you are ready to get to work on your own ideas. Your project needs to include one way your issue connects to policy. You can find resources to help you get started on the CAP website.